And let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight.
We have a glimpse as to why Baby Doc returned to Haiti 3 weeks ago. The former Haitian leader has denied millions of dollars in a bank account frozen by the Swiss government belonging to him. Dovelier told a television station that the funds belong to a foundation set up by his family and should be used to rebuild Haiti. Dovelier has been accused of embezzling millions of dollars as well as presiding over the killing and torture in his 15-year rule in Haiti. The UN Human Rights Office has offered Haiti's assistance to help prosecute Baby Doc. Mr. Dovelier made a surprise return to Haiti last month after 25 years in exile. And Trinidad and Tobago's Caribbean Airlines has signed a contract for 9 aircrafts in a deal worth over $200 million US, according to a news agency in Italy. The 68-seat planes will be built by ATR, the European constructor of turboprop aircraft, the agency said. The 72.600 aircraft will replace the Dash 8-300s, which Caribbean Airlines currently uses for its domestic flights, and will add further routes to its nearby destinations. The agency said the new aircraft will be built by Jamaican Air, which has been taken over by Caribbean Airlines. And the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, says it expanded lending subsidies during 2010 as member countries battled the global economic and financial crisis. The CDB said loans and grants approved last year totaled to $299 million US. Funds actually dispersed were even higher, at $323 million, worth 54% greater than the year before. The latest slice of funding was via policy-based loans as governments sought to introduce reforms and shore up ailing economies. The Barbados-based bank says the prospects for the Caribbean remain uncertain for the 2011 year, given the lingering weakness in the economics of industrialized nations. And in Antigua and Barbuda, opposition leader Lester Bird says he's resting comfortably at home after his surgery last week to relieve lower back pain. The former prime minister used his Facebook page to make the announcement, but Mr. Bird says that after consultation with his medical team, they took the decision to undertake the operation in Antigua instead of the United States, which was its intended destination. For some time, Mr. Bird, who is now 72 years of age, has complained of a herniated disc, which has forced him to sit for long periods of time. And finally, we turn to Suriname, who has joined the list of South American countries to recognize Palestine as a state. Suriname's President Desi Bouterse has sent a letter to the Palestinian President Mohammed Abbas and the UN Secretary General expressing Suriname's support for Palestine's national rights. Several South American nations, including Guyana, have recognized Palestine's statehood in recent weeks in a push for Palestinians and Israelis to negotiate peace talks. Israeli officials have reacted to the declaration by calling them meaningless and counterproductive to the peace process.
And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. And police have solved the parking lot robbery that took place at the Charles Harwood Hospital some time ago. Here again, Melody Rames brings us an update.
Police on St. Croix arrested 37-year-old Ladislao Concepcion Jr. based on an arrest warrant in connection with a robbery first degree that occurred on September 27, 2010. Concepcion, who is also known as Lad, was arrested at about 8 a.m. on February 2nd. Police said that on September 27th, Concepcion robbed a male victim who was sitting in a car in the Charles Harwood Medical Complex parking lot of $175. Concepcion walked up to the victim, asked him for money for a taxi, and when the victim took money out of his pocket, Concepcion displayed a firearm which was tucked in his waist, took all the money, and walked away. Concepcion was positively identified as the person who took the money. He was placed on a $100,000 bail and remanded to the Golden Grove Adult Correctional Facility, pending further court action.
Thanks, Melody Rames. And when we come back from this break, it's furball time again in the territory. We'll be back with that after this. The St. Croix Animal Shelter will be having their annual furball benefit for all our four-legged friends. News Channel 8's Wes Small talked with Cheryl Gretchen, director of the St. Croix Animal Shelter, earlier today.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. We know you love pets. Yeah, I know that you're a Vista volunteer, and this is how Jerome landed in the Virgin Islands, right here at the St. Croix Animal Shelter with Gretchen Sherrill, who is the director here, along with Moises and the whole crew. And it's Wednesday when we all used to do Wednesday's Pet, but it was so wonderful as we just saw this lady say, I'd like to adopt 2 kitty cats.
Right,
And
yeah.
it's just that easy.
It is just that easy, and we're just grateful for people coming out to the facility during adoption hours, which are 12:30 to 5, Monday through Saturday. We're also online, so you can peruse all our pets at your leisure. We're on pt2.com and adoptapet.com, and you can reach both of those through our website, St. Croix AWC.
Wonderful. And the number 778-1650.
That's correct, yes.
All right. Well, we're talking about Furball, and it's going to be February 12th, so we're getting started early for you, and it's going to be at the Palms on a Saturday. Gretchen, tell us all about it.
Well, this year we have a cruise ship theme, the Love Boat. So you think about when you go on your cruise and all the amenities that are there. So we're going to have dining and dancing. We're going to have a Jimmy Buffett tribute band for those of you who are parrot heads. We are also going to have musicians and a magician, and a casino. So you can gamble in addition to all the other types of fun that you'll be able to have that evening.
I'm trying to think of the characters of Love Boat, and I'm like a blank now.
Well, I think we are going to have Isaac's Bar, and I don't know how Gopher is going to figure into this.
Yeah,
and
Gopher.
hopefully nobody has to call the doctor, but we are going to have a captain's table.
Okay.
And I think there's also some sort of cruise director or something or other going on. So you'll just have to come down and find out for yourself.
Any pirates?
Who knows?
I don't think there's any pirates in the Love Boat.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's cool. So everything else going good here. I know you always could use some help and for people to do the right thing with their spading and their neutering.
That's
so
right.
we'll get that out there.
That's right. We offer a low-cost voucher. You can come to us during business hours, which are 8:30 to 5, Monday through Saturday. Purchase your voucher from us and go to any vet on island and get your reduced cost surgery. The other thing we want to encourage people to do is get your pet tag. That's only $5. You can do that here, and you can also do it online. And that way, if your pet gets lost, we can return it to you.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that's fantastic. All right, so you got the Fur Ball. That's happening February 12th at the Palms, and that's going to be for a great cause. And the theme, the Love Boat. So watch out for that. Gretchen, thank you very much for sharing time.
Thanks,
with us.
Wes. Really appreciate it.
All right, please, man, don't forget. This is like Bob Barker said, right? Please spay and neuter your pets at the St. Croix Animal Shelter. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.